Well, welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition. First video over 50K. Can you believe it? You know you can. Listen, tonight we're doing the O'Knife Otacle AI, and I might be mispronouncing that. If I did, nobody would be shocked. They are on sale right now for $63.99. Now listen, it's very important on these type of reviews that I let you know up front. This was a sample sent to me by O'Knife. They are having their summer sale. It's running from 8 p.m. tonight, 7/8/23, to 11:59 p.m., 7/14. There will be links in the description if you would like to check it out. It's always cool, and I do appreciate it. I do like letting you guys know, hey, these guys sent this for a sample. Now, a couple things. There is a free gift when you just log in. The O'Knife Yukon keychain, and I think if you spend over 1 cent, you get a free patch. Those are things that are very important to you, I know. Now, we're just going to dive into this. Let me start this whole damn thing off like this, guys. This morning, I was working a little OT. I was in a rush trying to get a paint pump repaired, and when you're in a rush, you do stupid-ass stuff. And I cut my left pointer finger very, very badly. I'm not here to whine. You're not here to listen to me whine. But I did want to give you a heads up. A couple times during this video, it opens up. If you're squeamish at blood, dude, I really apologize. But I wanted to get this video out. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to do my intro, and then we're going to jump right into this. I want to talk a little bit about one tool options. While I'm doing the intro, just kind of watch the knife work. We use the pry bar and the nail puller. And I want to tell you a couple things I like it for and a couple things I don't, okay? Before we get into the video hardcore, though, there was a time in this country where 22 vets a day took their own lives. Now, stats are everywhere. We're headed into a weekend, or we're in a weekend, so typically they're a little higher. That's why here on this channel, we focus on the number 0. Vets, we love you. You have a place here. Anything over 0 is simply unacceptable. We're back to blow over here. We support Leo, all to the chagrin of many. And listen, here's why I've just started saying, you ain't got to agree with me. It's fine. I have my reasons. Many of you know what they are. How do you do it? Scaver? Well, I don't break the damn law. And when I do, because I have, I accept responsibility. And finally, and this is important to me, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. So it's O'Knife's big sale. One of the reasons I bring that up, guys, is I've been impressed with O'Knife. I don't just accept everything that every swinging dick has out there to send to the channel. I really don't. I like to pick stuff. I was intrigued by this. I don't know how I feel about a one-tool option. Let me just be straightforward with you. Let me show you the sharpness of this sumbitch right here, though. The one thing I will tell you in this, I wanted to approach this a little differently. I think we need to do a long-term review on it, okay? This is not a review. This is a straight out of the box demonstration and build check. Let's just be honest. One of the things that I was concerned with is that hammer pole. Many of you voiced your opinions on it, pro, con, both ways. And guys, when I ask questions in shorts, feel free. Let me know how you feel. It's not a personal attack on me. I was a little nervous with it. I think we have to use it long term. Somebody made a great point. It's like, dude, you're not going to be demolishing walls all day long. And I thought, son, you don't know the internet. That's what people base this kind of thing on. Survival and situations that'll never happen. But I think in all fairness, I'm going to use this thing at least weekly. And in 2 months, we'll come back and do a review. My overall impressions, let's just get to that. It's well built. O'Knife does do a good job. I can't take anything from them. I had 2 concerns. I had the thinness of the blade because it's 0.2 inches, and I had that hammer pole. Now, with this being like a straight out of the box demonstration, did I answer those? I answered the thinness pretty good. I did a good bit of chopping throughout the day. No wave in the blade. It didn't warp. It didn't chip. Nothing like that, or no hardcore damage. I didn't get out a magnifying glass, but it didn't look damaged. And the hammer pole held up pretty good. You'll notice at the first of the video, I just kind of walked around smacking stuff. Here's my quandary with that hammer pole. I'm not about to hit like an anvil or something tempered steel. Not going to do it. Tempered steel isn't smart. Then I thought, well, I'll hit a concrete block. And I thought, well, you know, the aesthetic's cool. It's pleasing to the eye, but it's kind of soft. So I think the only real way to test this is to use it at least 2 or 3 times a week. Now that may mean taking a board and hammering in nails. That may take it to work and bust pallets up with it. I just want to make sure if something's on my channel, here's what I've always told you guys. Safety is my priority. I'm not saying it's unsafe. See, there's some blood there. I'm not saying it's unsafe. In fact, it is insanely well built. I just want to keep an eye on it for you. I will say this. That edge came super damn sharp. I mean, really sharp. And I was impressed with the heat treat. Let me give you what specs I have. Okay, first of all, the blade stock, the whole stock, it's one-piece construction. It's made out of 50 CR, 15 MOV stainless steel. It has G10 handle scales. The blade thickness is 0.2 inches. See, it was a little thin, but it held up. Super sharp, good heat treat. That's what I'm reading out of it because it did not warp. I've had Tomahawks before hit, get twisted, and warp. This one did not. The HRC, again, is 56 to 58. The cutting edge is 3.8 inches long. The head width is 5.2 inches. The hammer face, or hammer pole, is 0.8 inches. The handle length is 13.2 inches. So it's not huge. It's perfectly compact. It has a pry bar on one end. You've seen us use it. I will be using that. It has a nail puller. The nail puller worked hella good. I'm just going to be real honest with you. The blade's so sharp too. Now, it's not sharp like, oh my God, this is sharp for a Tomahawk. This sumbitch is sharp. It cut that nylon strap. Now, here's an old piece of oak, I believe. I cut a couple in the swamp, guys. Right there, we're in what they call an oak ridge. That's where it's just kind of high ground. If you look directly behind me, you see it getting denser and denser. That's the swamp. I love going in the swamp because we've had severe storms and there's a lot of trees that have fell over. So the first little bit of chopping you see me do were with freshly felled trees from the storm. This is an old piece of oak that's been laying out there and it's seasoned and it's hard. The outer part isn't that hard. The inner part, and you can see, son, we're bringing it straight down. We're bashing and we're crashing, right? Some good, flat, hard chops. And you see how well it cut it, how well it cleaned it. Let's take a look. Again, sorry for the blood. I wiped it a couple times because I thought I saw a nick there. I didn't. And then we're going to come here. And guys, sometimes with demonstrations, you just need to demonstrate the damn thing worked. Not everything needs to go through a brick wall or get bent or anything like that. Sometimes, like you say, Scab, what would you use this for? What would I use a one-tool option like this for? I'll tell you the truth, as soon as I pulled it out of the box, and that was some shitty hammer in there, Scab, but it lets me use the pry bar and the nail puller. As soon as I pulled it out of the box, you know what I thought? I'm gonna demonstrate it. I'm gonna tweak it up, teak it up, strop it up, whatever the hell I was trying to say, and I'm gonna throw it in my car. To me, this is a good car or truck option. I've got a hammer, and again, we're going to do long-term testing on it. I've got a damn sharp axe, really sharp. Again, I was a little concerned it was so sharp, and you know me, I love some sharp shit. And I've got a pry bar. I use a pry bar way more than I ever thought I would in my life growing up. I'm just being honest with you. 20, 30 years ago, if you'd have said, Scab, what do you want? Do you need a pry bar? I'd been, no. Guys, I use a pry bar a shit ton. You see there's no play there. And it is well done. Guys, this is really, really well done. But we're changing a little bit with the channel. I've spent 3 years building an acumen, knife acumen, blade acumen. You can't tell it by me cutting myself, but getting used to things. Now I'm going to start kind of questioning things. I want to start bringing some more review type stuff to the channel. Here's another part of that. Every part of that damn edge right there is sharp as shit. And again, let me quantify. I'm not talking about sharp for a Tomahawk. I'm talking about sharp. It's less than 70 bucks, guys. It's worth checking out. If you're on a budget and you need a one-tool option, would I recommend it? I can't not recommend it. It's held up through this stuff. Meet me back here in 2 months. We're going to do a full, hard use, long-term review. I'm excited. I appreciate it. O'Knife, thank you for believing in me. Hell of a hatchet. I'm Scab. You're not. And I'm gone, son.